It's Wednesday the 27th of May, practically 11 weeks since we last played on the pitch, but look at it, it's absolutely fantastic now. I just wish my lawn looked as good as this. It's nice and green despite all the weather, so plenty of sprinklers. No sprinklers showing at the moment, but it's had a lot of water on it to make it look like this, and it's absolutely fantastic. What we're going to do today is just have a little tour around the ground, talk to James and hopefully Ian if he's here, try and catch up with a few people as they're going on the walkabout, just to let you know what's actually happening at Southport. Our first stop on the tour is, we see a new cherry picker here at Southport, and I think we've had a few of these in before, but what's this one for, James?
This is part of our continuous upgrade of the stadium. We're looking at the Jack car. When the main stand was done, a bird netting was put in place, and the same hasn't been done with the Jack car. So next time the fans arrive, there should be a nice new bird netting and hopefully no bird poop on the floor.
Okay. Next up on our journey is to the toilets, which is a bit morbid really when you say we're going to show everybody the toilets, but they have had a lot of work on them and we're quite proud of them now, Southport, so let's go and have a look at them. Okay, we've had a check that there's nobody in the ladies' toilets before we go in, so follow me, Julia, just in case there is anybody in here. Let's have a look. We haven't been in here for a while, so I just hope there's no dead bodies or anything that have cropped up in the last week. No, it's clear. You're free to come in. As you can see, all decked out in the nice colours. It looks a lot better than it did, I hope everybody will agree. Fantastic now. Plenty of cubicles there for everybody. This is the gents' toilet, as you can see, once again decked out in the lovely Southport colours. Nice and fresh and clean, and hopefully everybody will be able to enjoy this once we get back to playing our football. We have more toilets to see now. These are the toilets at the Jack car end of the stand, so these have all been done, as you can see. Nice new hand basins in here, new urinals as well, and a nice cubicle. So as you can see, they look spick and span, all ready to go. This is the gents, obviously, because it has a urinal. Okay, we're now moving towards the ladies at the Jack car end of the stand. Just one cubicle in here, but as you can see, much improved. So I'm sure the ladies will be very impressed with this toilet once we get going now. Right, as you can see, the netting's still to go up here at the Jack car stand, which I'm sure everybody will agree, because you do get a little bit of bird excrement, I think is the posh way of saying it, on the floor, so that'll be good. Bit of paint work to do as well. That's another job that's still got to be done before the season recommences, whenever it's going to recommence. So bit of work to do there. Okay, we're now into the corporate area, which again we're hoping to see packed to the rafters once we're able to get up and running. Just a few pictures to remind you what it looks like, so for those of you sat miles away that come to the ground, this is what we're all hoping to get back on up and running.
It's good to see we signed a new striker. Hopefully he knows where the net is. Hopefully he knows where the net is.
Thank you.
It's good to see you back here, Phil. Good to see you back at the ground.
Yeah, it's good to see you all.
Yeah, what are you missing most about the club?
The camaraderie, the fans that you meet at the home games, the away games, you know, people travel together. We've all known each other years, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It'll be back soon.
It's good, yeah, it's good that we can all come back and see each other for a while.
Yeah. Hi Gary.
Alright.
Welcome back. Are you missing it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What are you missing most?
How are we doing? You alright? Alright.
The football, actually. Oh no, actually the camaraderie as well, the supporters.
Yeah. Good. Hi boys.
Are you alright?
You okay?
Yeah, you.
Good to see you. Are you missing the football? Yeah. We're back soon, won't we? Yeah.
Wow, look.
I know.
Hello.
Good to see you back.
Thank you.
I want
Nice
to
to
shake
see
hands
you
with
all.
you, so if you stand there,
Yes.
what are you missing most about not having the football now?
All the camaraderie, really. All the friends, all the fans. You know, all my friends, obviously in contact via social media, but it's very different. But yeah, it's obviously the football itself, the match itself, isn't the whole thing. I'm just missing seeing everyone and socialising and you know the way the club is sort of the cornerstone of the community, really.
Have you seen the pitch? Looking good,
It's
isn't it?
looking good. Yeah, you can consider it's only a couple of weeks. Sorry. The growth is pretty phenomenal, and yeah, it's, even from last week you can see a real difference.
Okay, hi Robert.
You okay?
You okay?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
Nice to see the old place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Looking good, yeah. What are you missing most?
Football, the football, I suppose.
Yeah.
In fairness, with everything that's going on, but it's nice to see everything picking up again. And I heard about the new signing.
Yeah.
So,
Happy with that?
yeah, very happy with that.
Yeah.
It's, I suppose, Charlie's loss is our gain, isn't it? So, yeah.
Good, lovely, thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Very difficult to keep a social business alive. Thank you.
Hi Warwick.
Hello, mate.
You alright?
Very well, you.
Good to see you back. I won't shake hands with you, but I believe, Warwick, there's a bit of disappointment with the signing today. I think everyone thought it was going to be you.
Yeah, I had a medical this morning.
Did you fail?
But unfortunately the cruise ship packed in, so
Yeah.
but never mind.
Yeah, well,
We'll
it's
get
good.
over it, won't we?
We will, yeah. I'm sure everyone will accept Marcus Carver ahead of you.
It would have been me and Astles at the back. So.
Yeah. Good to see you. What are you missing most about the football, Warwick?
Where do I start? Friends, all the banter, you know, and this. I mean, I love being at the ground, so it's great to be able to do this every Wednesday and come in. So it should be an hour. It should be about 6 hours, really. So.
You'd live here if you could, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'll bring a tent and we'll stay
Yeah.
here if I can. Yeah, so.
I think there's a couple of people having a few beers up in the stand there, so just think we'll reflect on the old times. So,
Anyway.
Okay, Ian, we're just coming to the end of the second Walkabout Wednesday. It's great to see so many people here, isn't it?
Yeah, no, great. It's more than last week, and it's just given everyone the opportunity to kind of get out and come and have a walk around and see some friends.
Yeah.
Great.
I think you've been collared by quite a few, haven't you? What's the sort of questions you're getting this morning?
No, it's really just kind of two real areas. Firstly, how the club are doing financially, and then secondly, what's going on the playing side. Particularly, obviously, with announcing Marcus this morning. You know, it's kind of how we move forward generally. And as I've been saying to everyone, you know, financially at the moment, we've been sensible throughout. You know, we kind of furloughed players as soon as we could, and provided that there's no major gap between the end of furlough and the beginning of the season, then we're all systems go at the moment and planning well for next season. Indications are that there won't be, so we should be good.
Yeah, talking to people as they're coming in this morning, the sign of Marcus Carver's really given everybody a lift, hasn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, and I've mentioned a couple of times about Liam kind of having his list and having his targets since you know, about January. But you know, there's always one or two players who crop up who you didn't legislate for. Liam and I had been to Chorley a few times watching players, not necessarily Marcus, because our understanding was he had another year on his contract. But Marcus was always one of those players that Liam admired and would have liked to have signed if possible. It just wasn't a possibility at that stage. So when we heard that he was actually becoming available, we moved very quickly, literally kind of same day, because we knew that there would be a lot of other clubs interested. Marcus has been there, seen it, done it at this level. He's been successful at this level with Chorley, and yet he's still only young. So for us it was a no-brainer. And as I say, you know, it's something you can't legislate for, but when players like Marcus become available, you've got to move on it.
Yeah, and hopefully there might be a couple more coming up. We're hearing a few whispers, but we're keeping them under the dryer for now, aren't we?
Yeah, as I say, Liam's known who he wants for a while, and the only thing that we're noticing at the moment is obviously other clubs may not have planned or be in as secure a position as we are, which means that, you know, potentially other players are becoming available, which maybe we didn't suspect would be. So you know, we have to factor that in. But as far as Liam's concerned, you know, he's had this list since January. You know, he himself is on furlough anyway. But as far as he's concerned, you know, he knows which players he wants. But you've always got to factor in the odd markers here and there.
You must be delighted with the pitch here and looking at it today, considering seed was only going, I think it was the 6th of May, wasn't it? This is looking absolutely fantastic.
It is, and the key to it is obviously it's now going to have so much more time to develop, you know, and that's going to make a major difference, because you know, everyone knows last season we didn't have the best of luck with the weather. You know, it got delayed at the start of the project, it got delayed a couple of weeks in with the weather. We couldn't have asked for any better this time round. We've got the consultant who Everton have instructed coming down regularly as well to make sure everything's going as it should be. And, you know, hopefully everyone on the walkabout can see kind of the results of that, and it looks good. You know, we just need now an indication as to when the season is going to start, and then we've all got this to look forward to.
Just talking to people just very briefly at the end, and we were talking to people today and they're all appreciative of the walk, about the opportunity. We're going to do these every Wednesday between 12 and 1, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. It gives everyone the chance to, as I say, get out. Everyone has been behaving sensibly and as they should. Everyone's been following the guidelines, and it gives, as I say, it gives you the chance to get out and go for a walk somewhere. I know, coming to the walkabout last week, it took me an hour and a half to get here just because how packed the road was down to the beach. If this gives people an alternative, and as I say, you know, you get here, see friends, you know, see fellow fans, have a chat, or following the guidelines. You know, we've got Darren and James here making sure everyone does follow the guidelines, and it does give everyone the opportunity to come down, you know, ask questions and get some answers. You know, everyone will want to know how the club are managing and dealing with this period. So, you know, come down, ask your questions.